Welcome to News Insight. Farotimi is not backing down, emotional about Nigeria, so resilient about the fight. What do you think is going on?
You know, Farotimi is a man who believes in Nigeria, who believes Nigeria can be changed for the good. So, in all his work, in all his life, he has stand for that part and is very focused. You know, he's prepared for the path he's taking. He understands that there will be this distraction, there will be this fight, they want to pull him down, they want to silence him, but he's a man who had been prepared spiritually, physically, and otherwise, and is ready for the war.
Okafor, there's something he said that is very significant. Number one, I've not seen Nigeria cry, somebody cry for Nigeria.
Yeah.
He cried. He cried from the depth of his heart. Then he thanked Nigerians. He said, "You are the one that did not allow Nigeria happen to me." What do you think of that?
You see, it's unfortunate that Nigeria could be characterized by what did not happen to him. What is it that did not happen to him? He wasn't left there to decay. He was not killed or known because it appeared like he was kidnapped.
Yes.
You know, we've been
He was kidnapped.
Yes, we've been telling our authorities to not be using this method to arrest anybody so that we can differentiate kidnaps from any lawful activities by the police or any government agency. You know, he said some time ago that it's not up to the slave owners to free the slaves. It is incumbent
For the slave to
on the slave free, yes, to think an objective manner. Imagine a better future. Think an objective manner upon which to work on to free him or herself, even though he or she dies in the process. I paraphrase what he said. I couldn't quote him directly, but that's what he meant. And just the other day, he was saying that Nigeria could not happen to him because of what? Because we spoke. And that is what we are doing here. Because people spoke. People refused to be silenced. People didn't say, "Oh, it is Dele Yoruba man, not Ekene, the Igbo man, not Aminu, the Hausa man." You know, people didn't say that. Nigerians spoke. They couldn't keep him and dump him in the dungeon because Nigeria spoke.
Means the Muslims spoke.
Yes,
The
Christians spoke.
The Herbalists spoke. The Hausa man spoke. The Yoruba man spoke. The Igbo man spoke. And the Efik man spoke.
And let me tell you, a lot of people could criticize him for probably breaking down. One thing you do not know is that emotion is the only thing that will drive you beyond reason.
But you know the funny truth. The reason most of the politicians we have today that are so wicked, emotions have been taken out of them.
That's right. Because when the reason stops, emotion continues. The only thing that will continue to drive you on a course, even when it's not reasonable. I mean, what's Dele looking for? Is he looking for money? He's not lacking anything.
No.
He could live peacefully on his income.
In fact, from the beginning of the writing of the book, he said every proceed from this book goes to charity.
He doesn't need money. So by normal reasoning, he should be quiet in his house and enjoying what he has. But emotion kept driving him beyond reason. And if you are emotional about Nigeria, there is no limit. And that is what Dele is saying, that Nigerians should continue to speak.
Barrister, where does he has unveiled his plans and he said, "I am not backing down." He said all the things I've said are true, and also we have seen the character of the people he has spoken about. They have actually put on that garment, right, of this is who I am, to follow him, to make sure they silence him. He's not backing down. What do you have of that?
Yes, you see, like I said in the open, that Dele has prepared his mind, spiritually, physically, or otherwise. He knew the route he was treading. He knew he's stepping in toes of the high and mountains, and he knew they were going to come after him. But he has prepared his mind. Like he said in his book, he said, it is only the slave that we think out how he will be free. I can't quote it verbatim. Yeah. But that in course of doing that, even if you die, it is better for you to die to wait for your slave master to free you. And that is the path he's taking. Dele has seen this Nigerian elite as the slave masters of Nigeria. And he has taken it upon himself to free Nigeria for the masses.
Does it look like a Nelson Mandela fight? Does it look like something like that?
That is exactly what it is. It might not be against colonial masters.
Yes.
This is eternal colonialization. Our elite, the high and mighty in this country, our own brothers and sisters, has colonized us. You can see that he's fighting against his own tribal man because he believes in oneness and he believes in a true Nigeria. He believes in total freedom. He doesn't believe because it's my brother, if he's a slave, everybody, it doesn't matter. Like he said, Dele is not looking for what to eat. His income is enough for him. But this person, he believes that people are out there who cannot speak for themselves. He becomes the voice of the voiceless Nigeria. And that's what he's doing.
Okafor,
Yeah.
does it look as if there's some hope rising for Nigeria to be liberated from the grips of this echelon of power-seeking people that have held Nigerian bound?
Nelson Mandela used to say something. He said, it always seems impossible until it is done. Let me tell you, time and tides change, and time and tides change. It is true that the tactics they are deploying today may not be that of Mandela, but they are holding souls captive with poverty, with insecurity, with proliferation of arms and all that. It is happening.
With tribalism.
Look at the weight. He just mentioned, look at the weight that was thrown on this matter in attempt to protect character without being presumptive on anything.
Yeah.
Let me put this to you. Any day you want to fight and get tired of fighting, if you get to where Ashawo is standing, just call them Ashawo. If you call Ashawo Ashawo,
rampage,
you go fight there.
Yeah.
You understand?
If your mama,
That is what he does.
That's straight.
So the other day, Burna Boy, I don't know if the boy Darlington is being released now.
I think
Is it Darlington or what?
Meet the
Darlington
condition.
said, if what I said about Burna Boy was a lie,
Yes.
he wouldn't even remember.
Yes.
It's just like you are.
Yes.
You know, you went to school. People that say, I
You don't go school.
You not go school. You won't even bother. You know why? Because you went to
Yes.
school.
I would just think you are an ignorant man.
Yeah, you just ignore the person. The person is an ignorant person. But when you are called what you are, and what you are is not okay.
It's negative.
It's negative. You fight with everything available. And
I wish we could talk about Burna Boy something. we do that
maybe one day.
No, one day we're going to
We'll talk about that.
Because you see, oppression is oppression wherever it's
found.
Exactly. Yes.
And what we do here, we speak for Nigeria.
Yes, we speak for Nigerians.
So,
because I don't think somebody of Burna Boy, where he's coming from,
Yes.
should be doing what he's doing right now.
Yes, in as much as they concocted all these things to be in a legal form, like you observed the other day,
Yes.
and still use it on him, Dele is thanking Nigerians that Nigeria did not happen to him.
And Dele said he's moving on.
Yes, he said he's
So
moving on.
tell us about that.
No, what he said that look, that he is prepared to defend all the accusation and the suit against him. And when he finished doing that, those lawyers that concocted those petitions that give the room for him to be kidnapped, I don't want to say it's arrest, that he's going to write to the LPDC to debar them. Because what they have done is professional misconduct, or like the one he was accused of. Because these people knew that we see what the way is going. That after he has finished defending the suit and the accusation and get judgment, which is very sure he will get, and that will be his evidence to write to a legal practitioner different committee to say that these persons
they are not fit to be lawyers.
Exactly. So you can see that the man is on the path of justice, is on the right path, and Nigeria to support him. And he has thanked us. He has said that we have given him that support. We need more of our support to get to where he is going.
Okafor, there's something that is an undertone that maybe we are not seeing very well. There has not been anybody from the judiciary, legislature, or the executive that have spoken against this unwanted, or rather unethical way of arrest of delivery.
Commando style of
in
arrest.
a commando style of arrest. Nobody from even, let's say, the legislature, no senator, no House of Rep member has spoken about it.
You know, there is this feeling people have that they are secured in an unsecured environment. there's nothing like that.
But
It could get to you one day.
Yeah, no, one day.
You said yesterday that you don't change the winning team.
Yeah, so that's what they think.
You said
and that's the highest.
It's their winning team because
Yes.
they are all involved in this commando staff arresting innocent Nigerians who dares bear their mind.
And they all use it, but unfortunately for them, they forget that power is transient and power belongs to God.
Yes.
So Dele, in his own strength, has said that going forward, he's going to fight this fight, whatever it cost him, and he's ready for it. And he's asking Nigerians to continue to speak for him and speak for Nigeria. Because the fight we are fighting today is not only for us, it's for the generation that is coming.
Do you think Dele Farotimi is a prophet?
Of course, he's a prophet. You can say that over and over again. Like we also said, Fela of blessed memory is a prophet. I think Dele has taken over from Fela Kuti because what he is doing is what Fela did in songs.
Yeah.
So he's saying what could happen to Nigeria. Fela said this thing will happen, but Dele prophecy is the redemption of Nigeria. Is provide solution to the problem of Nigeria. And like he said, he's prepared to fight the fight today, and I'm sure he will be victorious at the end of the day. He's a prophet.
How long do you think he will go?
How long do you
think Dele will go?
Well, Dele, you are saying, Dele say it's not Dele, that you are Dele, everybody is Dele, and we can go forever.
I think we need that t-shirt.
We'll go for as long as it takes.
Yes.
For those who are meant, the judiciary, the police, and all those people are those saddled with the responsibility to hold people responsible. They themselves have to be responsible. So we'll go for as long as it takes to get judiciary to be responsible, so that they can hold criminals.
Yes.
Responsible.
The fight for Nigeria continues. It's obvious now that we are all Dele. We'll be right back.